This video will take you through the new import configuration functionality added to the automotive assessments and SimVT workflows in OASIS 22. Previously, it was assumed that ISO-MME data contained correctly named channels in SI units. This assumption was not always valid, and imported data often had to be manually corrected before it could be used. The new import configuration feature enables you to correct any issues with channel namings, units, polarity, and scale before importing ISO-MME or CSV data. I'm going to demonstrate the import configuration functionality using SimVT, but the same approach applies to automotive assessments workflow. I've opened up SimVT with Euro NCAP Farside LS-DYNA simulation results loaded in, and I want to import some ISO-MME test data to correlate against. I am now greeted with the new import configuration window. You can select the protocol and the drive side, which the test data relates to. The protocol will default to the same protocol as the first loaded LS-DYNA model defined in the automotive assessments workflow data, as is the case here. On the right, there is a scrollable table which lists all the channels that will be imported. You can choose to rename any channels which do not conform to the protocol naming convention. If a new channel is a valid ISO-MME channel code and the unit type was not already defined, it will automatically be selected. The Y-scale input can be used to correct the curve polarity by entering -1 here, and scale curves by entering any other value. Basic mathematical operations are supported using star for times, / for divide, plus and minus, and even pi is supported. If THIS is unable to automatically determine the units associated with a particular unit type, it will default to SI. The units can be manually configured on the left side of the window. For example, if your input data may be in milliseconds instead of seconds, or accelerations in g. The selected units are used to determine the scale factor which needs to be applied to convert each curve to SI. Note that all curves that share the same unit type are assumed to be in the same unit. If this is not the case, then the Y-scale input can be used to selectively scale channels to the selected unit. At any point, you have the option of saving the configuration to a CSV. Opening the file in a spreadsheet editor makes it easy to apply bulk changes and make minor corrections to channel naming. The updated configuration can be loaded in to apply the changes. Once you're happy with your configuration, you can click Apply to continue importing the data. The configuration file can also be imported directly to apply the configuration to the ISO-ME data, bypassing the need to load it into the configuration window. The import configuration also works for CSV data, and the configuration is stored when saving a SimVT settings file as well. The new import configuration functionality gives you greater control over how test data is interpreted and allows you to fix many of the common issues when working with ISO-ME data. Thanks for watching.